Welcome back to the Surround Sound Podcast. I am your host, R. Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor. It is time for Baseball 101. And first up, a word from our sponsor. And if you would like to be a sponsor of the Surround Sound Podcast, make sure you reach out to us at surroundsoundpodcast@gmail.com. If you have a shirt or a necktie or a hat from one of your businesses or civic organizations, make sure you send it my way and we'll get it on as well. Now, from our sponsor, 901 Restoration Kings, make sure you go and check them out. You can get 15% off. Everybody that is streaming the show already knows. So make sure you go and stream the show. People on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and TikTok. All y'all. Just go to 901restorationkings.com and you'll see how to do that. Also, go to Facebook and Instagram and you can check out all their work. They got the hide and seek package starting at $149.99. They got the iced out package that starts at $60, a cool $60. And then they got, riding dirty package. Yeah. Riding dirty, just like UGK. That keep your tent and all that. Tent is good for not only the summer, but also the winter as well. Keeps your leather, if you got leather seats, and all your interior, nice and cozy. Big shouts out to 901 Restoration Kings, Corey and Dre. Baseball 101, folks. The trade deadline is gone. And two teams are really just the class of the league. In the NL is the LA Dodgers. And once again, let me mention Vin Scully, like the voice of not only just baseball. Not only just the Dodgers, but baseball, period. The Dodgers right now are 75-33. They are hot. They won 8 in a row, 9-1 in the last 10. The run differential right now is the tops of the league. And this is one of the stats that I always look for. Like, you can look at hitting percentage, slugging percentage, home runs, fielding percentage. You can look at all that. Pitching. When I look at baseball, first thing I look at is run differential. You'll be hard pressed to find a team that is doing well and they don't have a real good run differential. Well, the Dodgers are sitting at plus 226. And guess who is sitting at plus 206? The class of the AL, the New York Yankees. The Yanks are 71-39, but they've cooled off a bit. They're 4-6 in their last 10. But MVP, in my book, is hitting home runs at an enormous clip. He's on pace to hit 65, Aaron Judge. He's sitting at like 44 right now with a lot of baseball left. We'll see. The AL record is 61. Roger Maris. Yeah. But let's get to the three teams that we cover. That's the White Sox, the Cubs, and the Braves. All right. One team could make the playoffs. One team not going to make the playoffs. And then one team is going to make the playoffs. In this order, White Sox, Cubs, Braves. Listen up, people. All right, the White Sox are 3 back of the wild card at 55-54. And they're only 2.5 back of the AL West leaders, Minnesota Twins. The White Sox, they're finally getting everybody back healthy. And they're going to get one of their star players back from suspension. They're going to make some noise, in my estimation. I picked them to win the World Series last year, but yeah. I think they're going to do some work. They're 6-4 in their last 10 though, with series coming up against the Royals, the Tigers, and the Astros. Next up, the Chi Cubs were on a roll for a minute, bro, topping with double-digit wins, and then they got a 3-game sweep against the St. Louis Cardinals. How it goes, especially in my lifetime against the Cardinals. I hate the Cardinals. Then they won 4 in a row versus Miami. They're third in the NL Central at 44 and 64, 16 back of those same St. Louis Cardinals. One team that might make it, one team that ain't going to make it. And now for the team that is going to make it, they're the Braves. All right. Usually, the New York Mets start off like this. They start good, and then they do this. And everything goes bad. That's usually what happens. Now, the New York Mets not doing that right now. They've gotten some key acquisitions back in DeGrom to bolster an already nice pitching staff. Like, Braves, y'all got to do some work. Like, you're 7 back now of those Mets. You lost 3 in a row. You're 5-5 in your last 10. You've had series with the freaking Mets, and you went 1-5 versus the Mets. Like, my head is hurting. Like, Austin Riley, they gave you the big contract, my boy. Acuna Jr., you was hurt at the beginning of the season. You should be in mid-season form by now, my boy. Ozzy, we need you back, my boy. Dansby Swanson, just do you, Dansby. Dansby, my guy. Vandy boy right there. And Matt Olson. Hey, we already talked about what the Dodgers doing, and you know what Freddie Freeman doing over there in L.A. We need you. We need you, my guy. But up next, we got the Red Sox and the Marlins. Then another 4-game set with those same New York Mets. We'll be back with more on the Surround Sound podcast coming up. The sign of the times. What you should do versus what you must do.